Okay, I'm live. Do you want to share that out to everybody? Hi, everybody. Whoever's there. Very bad connection. What do you mean, very bad connection? Hello. Right? I got some classic hair bows. So my phone is what I'm filming this on, which is obviously not the best option for this, but right now it's really all I have. I have this laptop, but it's pretty poor quality and has no space on it to add OBS or anything else. So I'm going to be doing this with my cell phone, so it's probably not going to be the greatest, but I'm sure you will bear with me. I've already started disassembling the printer according to the directions, which I have right here on my laptop. So yeah, how is everybody today? Hey Nick, can you come in here because the chat's a little far away for me to see really good.
I want theme music.
What?
I said I want theme music.
You want fee music? Why?
Because I'm entering a room, duh.
Oh, good lord. You're so dramatic. Yeah, so basically the screen is really far away and I can see the comments, but I can't reach over to it because I'm short and have short arms to actually see back to comments that have already passed. Hence why I need Nick in the room. And I really hope the Flash Forge isn't too loud because Nick is printing on it. Whew, 12-hour night shift, that's brutal. So if anybody has done this before, I'm on step 1, which is disassembling the printer, and then I am at step 5 of that. Is the quality okay?
Looks kind of green.
Because I'm getting some warnings.
You're still live, it's just...
That needs to be taken out. So how is everybody today? Hi Heather. At least I think that was Heather that I just saw pop up on there. What?
Chris is saying you're already done?
I'm already done. No. I just started. I just started disassembling. I did some of the disassembly before I started this. The basics, removing the wire wrap and removing some zip ties. That's the extent of where I was at. Alright. The Trinus came with these Allen wrenches that are the ball tip, and they are the best Allen wrenches I have. No offense to all of Nick's tools.
That hurt.
What?
That hurt.
I said no offense.
Whenever you say no offense, it means offense.
Sorry. What sounds terrible? I missed it.
Pooch was going to make himself a martini, but he ate all the olives, and now his stomach's... Well, exactly where his stomach would be if you ate all the olives for martinis.
But did it taste good at the time?
He said it seemed like a good idea at the time.
There you go. That's all that matters.
And Heather's agreeing with me that no matter what, you never cut the pink wire. Even if it diffuses a bomb, you never cut the pink wire.
Never? The pink one? Just leave it alone?
Yep.
This is a mess of cables down here.
Peter saying, if the sentence starts with no offense, people grab their pitchforks and torches in readiness. Couldn't agree more.
Well, that says more about them than it does about me. Why are there so many wires? I did not do a very good job at cable management in the first place here, guys. It's not pretty.
Hey, Glenn from Fun King is in here.
Hello. Oh man, it's a mess. Okay. 2 down. What?
Heather's asking why you're wearing a blazer. It's not printer assembly attire.
Because it's what I wore to work today, and it's actually like a cute little trench coat. And it's a little chilly in the house, so if I take my jacket off, I will be freezing, and then I'll have to go grab a sweatshirt, which is upstairs, and basically I wasn't prepared, okay? Was not prepared for all of this. So many wires. This is probably going to be the hardest part of the whole thing, is me trying to figure out what wires are going where.
So when the sleeves get caught in the uber gears of Bond Tech, better just have 911 on speed dial.
Who said that?
Chris.
Ye have little faith. Okay. I think that's everything. Next.
Pooch said if it's chilly, I should just fire up Crispy and you can warm yourself by the fire.
I totally could, except for Crispy is no longer crispy.
I said Crispy's busy baking marshmallows for s'mores.
I will be streaming this as long as either my phone holds out, the internet connection stays okay, and until I get tired and have to go to bed. So, whichever comes first. I really wanted to do this yesterday, but I was finishing up ear orders, which took a little bit longer than I expected. So I'm doing it now instead. So how was everybody's Monday? Was it better?
Really? How was everybody's Monday?
Yeah, I mean, mine was pretty good. I mean, I was looking forward to this all day, so... What was that question about Murph?
You guys going to Murph?
We are going to Murph. I'm so excited. Sounds like there's so many more people going than last year. I mean, last year was a pretty epic crew, but it sounds like even more, so I'm super excited. Who else going?
Joey said he's going. Chris is saying that his Monday has been very manic. To which I responded, I wish it was Sunday, because that's my fun day.
Right.
Glenn and Xander from Fun King are going to Murph.
Oh, how exciting. I'm excited to meet you guys.
Travis and Ari.
It's going to be so much fun.
Pooch.
How exciting.
Chris was actually semi-serious and I just turned it into a joke.
What?
I would say it's awkward, but I really don't care. The Manic Monday.
Oh. I should turn this to where I can see what I'm doing. Guys, this is why I don't do live builds, because I'm a hot mess during them. I'm super scatterbrained, all over the place. I have no idea what I'm doing. So the fact that there are 16 of you guys in here paying attention, whew.
Chris said the entire West Coast is going to Murph.
Really? The entire West Coast?
Well, West Coasters, maybe. Pretty much all of us West Coasters will be there.
Well, that's really exciting. So I had a lot of fun with all you West Coasters when we were on the West Coast.
Oh, and Pooch is accepting applications for housemates for Murph.
Yeah, there's a lot of good hotels around there. I mean, pretty basic ones, but there were a bunch to choose from. I mean, if you go not too far away, you're on what, Notre Dame's campus?
Yeah, they were a 45-minute drive.
Was it that long? I didn't think it was that long.
No, maybe it wasn't that long. Pooch said he's renting the nicest barn in Goshen.
Oh, how exciting. Are you also going to take your horse-drawn carriage through the McDonald's drive-thru?
That was the best.
Because that actually happened when we were there.
The Walmart has hitching posts, people. Hitching posts.
It's true. Can you guys hear Nick? Do you guys want to hear Nick?
Ouch. Damn, woman.
It's telling me I have a very bad connection. I'm sorry if it's a bad connection.
Chris can hear me because he said hitching post check.
Do they have an OK corral? Stream died. Lost connection. And it said offline. Are we back on? Because it says I'm live.
Should be back then.
Are you live?
Well, fading in and out there.
Okay, we really need to buy a new router. Sorry guys. Apparently our router really does suck. I also think my phone is trying to download an update right now. And I can't do anything about it because I'm holding an extruder on.
Yeah, we were bouncing on and off.
Can you do me a favor? Can you come over here and pause the downloads? Alright, stand by, guys. It might get a little crazy. I think. Oh, yeah, it is. So. Stand by.
The screen. And now you're on.
Okay, well, now it's reconnecting. Okay, maybe that will help a little bit. I hope. I'm just destined to have horrible streams until I get my laptop back. That's what I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's really having me do this the hard way.
Crazy ultimate people.
Sorry. You guys, I have so many awesome designs for this.
Well, now I'm buffering.
You're buffering? Oh, damn it.
Oh, and back. Was this a ploy to get us to watch another ad?
It wasn't, I promise. Sorry.
Oh, now you're offline.
No, I'm offline. Alright, I wonder if I switch to the guest Wi-Fi.
Let me switch to guest Wi-Fi. I'm guessing it's my laptop.
So we have Wi-Fi connections at this house. One is guest, one is our Xbox, and one is just regular Wi-Fi. So Nick's gonna hop on. I'm on regular Wi-Fi.
Oh, you're buffering, or maybe you're not buffering.
Nick is gonna jump onto our guest Wi-Fi, which will hopefully free up some of bandwidth so that I can not have a horrible stream.
Alright, you seem to be okay. Yeah, now you're buffering.
Alright, sorry guys. This apparently was not the best idea until we get a new router. I can't see what I'm doing.
And you're off stream again.
Well, there's not really anything I can do about it now. I apologize to anybody who was really looking forward to watching me fail at putting together a multi-material kit. I'm dropping screws now too.
Oh, hey, Susan.
Hi Susan.
You know who Susan is, right?
No.
My coworker, Susan.
Oh, your coworker Susan. Hi Susan. How are you? We can move the front print fan, keep all parts from this step for later. Okay. Wow, there's still 16 people hanging on, huh? Even
Right.
though the stream quality is terrible.
Those are the dedicated. My kingdom for your laptop and your SD, whatever. SRL, SLR. Oh my god, I'm having a hard time with letters tonight.
Yeah, so I'm hoping Gigabyte hasn't actually received my laptop yet. And I'm really hoping they receive it soon. I think they're supposed to receive it, what's today?
Monday?
No, the date.
The 16th?
I think they're supposed to receive it tomorrow. Fingers crossed, because I really want my laptop back. I'm assuming that once they actually get it, I will have it back maybe a week and a half later. So hopefully not too much longer.
Susan said we were just chatting about how awesome your 3D printing is, and bam! Here you are.
It's like magic. And thank you, that's very nice of you to say.
I said a lot of good things about you in South Carolina. Get your chat covered. Relax.
Okay. So who all's done this build before?
Let's see what the chat covered. So that's just
Nobody? Nobody's done this before? So I'm flying blind if I have any questions.
Dan said he hasn't done it. He's living the dream through others. Repcort's busy talking about what he's making for dinner.
What are you making for dinner?
Sirloin steak a la Modena.
Yum. I love sirloin.
Peter's doing it this weekend.
Ooh, exciting.
This came in yesterday.
Oh man, Bella, your dog fur gets everywhere. Including in the extruder. Which, by the way, is really annoying when you somehow manage to get one piece of dog fur into your print. Super annoying. Which, thanks to Bella, I managed to do just yesterday. Success. Alright, I hope it tells me where all these nuts go. What?
Pete said so he's taking notes of what mistake you make so he doesn't.
Glad I can help. Hey, we're on to step 2.
Yay! Pooch actually asked how many people have received the kit to do the build at this point.
I think, well, everybody who is ordered through, when did I order? May? May and June we're shipping this month. And, so I would say a lot at this point. I think they were hoping to have all of the kits shipped out by, November? I thought he had said. Well, he originally said October, but then they were a month behind, so that would be November. Next.
Dragonmon saying, sorry, can't help, only have a UN button.
Alright. Part 2. Maybe I can sit down again now. Just temporarily. That. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have heated up and removed my nozzle. if you have a nozzle you want on your new extruder, take it off the old one first. Damn. Alright, I'll have to deal with that later. What?
Well, Pooch was busy saying that he was cooking sirloin, and I said that I felt like he's not really invested in this whole Trico business proposition because he hasn't found himself a sugar mama yet. To which he responded, "It's not as easy finding one as you think," and I just posted sugarmama.com, and he said, "I dare you to follow that link." I'm not feeling frisky for that. Pete said they must have caught up pretty well. His was ordered 22nd of August.
Yeah, as far as I know, they were hoping to get the rest out ASAP, so that would make sense. Alright, let's get all these parts and pieces out.
Brandon also suggested you can try and bake it in the oven if you don't have a heat gun.
I do have a heat gun. I think we'll be all set. Okay.
For science, Pete checked out that link. It doesn't work.
Nice. See the second picture. Okay. Next. Inserting nuts. This was my least favorite part about this build the first time around, which was inserting all the little hex nuts into the places they need to go, because I swear none of them were meant to go in those locations. None of them. I can't be the only one who had that problem with my Prusa build.
No comment yet. Oh, Dan also suggested you could plug the hot end back in and just turn it on. Heat it up with the extruder.
Yeah, I might.
Brandon said he always feels that way. Thank God it isn't the old T-slot ones. I'm imagining similar to the A-net T-slots getting things in.
Yeah. Alright, that's not going in.
Sienna says, "Hello's upgrading person."
Hello! Screwdriver.
Pete asked what hot end you're running.
What?
Pete asked what hot end you're running.
Whatever came standard. On the Flash Forge, we have a all metal hot end, but everything else is what came with it.
Oh, Martin, 3D Print Iceland's in here. Said he used clear tape to hold the nuts in place in the extruder assembly.
I think that one's in. One down. Two is in the back. Well, that one went in super easy. Alright. What are you chuckling at?
Meaty Man Mike puts on headphones, awaits inevitable loud noises.
Alright. Done and done.
Pete thought we might have upgraded it. He's thinking about getting the micro Swiss hardened hot end.
I do have, so on the Prusa, I got this kit from Matter Hackers. Can you see that?
Wait, the video's just catching up there.
And
Yeah, sort of.
it comes with 6 different nozzles. So we currently had it, so on the Flash Forge we have a the plated nozzle, because at the time when we got the plated nozzles, the hardened ones didn't exist for that size. So I did have this, and currently on what was on the Prusa was the hardened steel in, I believe it was the 0.4 millimeter. That had to have been what it was.
It's nozzles in Altoid tins.
Right?
Nozzletoids.
This is really great, except for this is useless. This little wrench. Totally useless. Don't bother. Use an actual wrench. So I got that. It was a little pricier, but I wanted to kind of play around with some different nozzles. The good thing about it is it does come with sizes other than what you would already have. So it doesn't include a brass that's 0.4. Instead, it includes a 0.8 and a 0.15, which I can't imagine printing in 0.15. That's really tiny. And then it includes a copper alloy, which is 0.25 and 0.4, and then the hardened steel is 0.4 and 0.6. So, no, it just gave me the warning, but there's nothing to do with it. But what we have on the Flash Forge is Micro Swiss, and I've had really good luck with it. So far.
Let's turn the Xbox off so maybe that doesn't impact anything.
Is it on?
No.
Oh. Okay. Next. I just connected to the guest. Maybe that'll help me. Sorry, guys. Apparently, the internet is not a fan of me. I'm still. I mean, really, Nick can use the E3D that's right here.
What? We have an E3D?
Well, it came with a new one.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
That's right, sharing is caring. Alright, sorry guys. I know that this kind of died a little bit. What did I miss? Anything?
Nope, just a conversation about potting and everything.
the oranges don't match.
Aww.
I wish you can't handle that.
Heather says your internet hates me.
My internet hates everybody, apparently. Okay. Something in my eyeball. Next. What?
NLTMW said mismatched shades of oranges warrants a return.
For reals, like one, the new is super bright, and the old is not super bright. Real descriptive, huh?
Pooch says you're on the big screen while he cooks dinner.
Whoa! Nobody wants this face on the big screen.
Cooks in quotation marks, so I'm not exactly sure what that means.
Alright, I guess it's time to put the fan back on.
Dan said you can always reprint the mismatched orange pieces in, I don't know, ink?
Ooh, good call. Although for me it probably wouldn't be pink. Sorry, Heather. I mean, not that I have anything against pink, because I don't. It's just not my color like it's Heather's color.
You've been asked if you ever had trouble with MakerGeek's filament clogging the extruder on the Prusa.
To be honest, I haven't used MakerGeek's filament on the Prusa. Basically, the Prusa has been 100% used for business purposes up until this point. So I have run only super reputable filaments through it that I know I can buy over and over again and get the same quality filament every time. So things like Polyalchemy, Atomic, Protopasta, Color Fab, Filamentum. The colors that every time I order it, I don't have to worry about what's what I'm gonna get. I need to print like an Allen wrench cap for the end of this so I can use it like a legit screwdriver without stabbing myself in the palm.
Pooch wants to know when the MK3 is supposed to start shipping.
November. Not soon enough. I seriously can't wait. What?
Chris said, I want to try the new Maker Greeks filament. I hear it comes in gyro and hummus.
No, I can't have hummus. I wish I could. I liked hummus.
Joey, has anyone ever experienced the random filament retraction that appears to come out of nowhere, like the filament backs out?
I have not.
What did that end?
That's obnoxious. I feel like my Prusa's crying in pain right now.
Is that a duck call?
That's what it sounds like.
Did Yosef put a duck call in with his printers?
What was that?
Miggy said holds ears. So
Sorry.
there's your loud noise. Pooch is suggesting a Bundesball driver set in lieu of Allen keys. It's worth every penny.
You know, I work at a hardware store, so I get all that stuff relatively cheap. I should just get myself the stuff I actually need.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry. That one's done now.
Secret call of all 3D printers.
Alright, where's the bigger one? Crap, which screw did I use? Not that one.
Chris just said Affleck. I'll have to Photoshop Yosef Prusa as a dog replacement into Duck Hunter.
Yes. Somebody please do that and tag me in it when you do. Because that would be amazing. That is the wrong size screw. That's the right size screw. There we go. Alright. Check and check. Next, the probe. That's so funny.
Chris
Chuckles.
is wondering how he's supposed to get any work done if he can't stop laughing.
You said you're supposed to get work done. How far down is it going? Oh boy. Alright. Next. I feel like I don't really need a screw in there because it's super tight as it is. Easier said than done. Well, darn. My screw's stuck. How's it going, everybody who's joined recently? Nick is throwing out questions to me because I can't see the stream quickly enough.
Right.
I have a screw stuck.
That's not good.
No.
Which one is that?
You ask such good questions. It's going to be too long. I call BS. This screw is not long enough. BS. Do we have any M3x12s?
Possibly.
Because the 3x10 is not long enough. Let's try one more time. The last time it got stuck. Nope. Well, poo. Problem number one. I guess that's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things.
Right. Chris, you work at a hardware store and you're a few screws short.
It's not that I'm a few screws short, it's that the M3x10s are not long enough to hold the probe in place. So I work at a kitchen and bath showroom in York, Maine. And we are attached to an Ace Hardware. So I don't technically work in the Ace Hardware, but I work for the same company as the Ace Hardware. And we actually don't carry a whole lot of millimeter sizes. We have some. 18s, 14s, 8s, 2x12s, 30s, 3x18s. Apparently it's not meant to be.
You could check the drawer where I keep the open RC builds. There might be some 12s in there.
In here?
Sure, yeah. Check the hardware there. You may actually have to measure them. I don't know if there are actually 12s in there. How many do you need?
One.
There should be one in there. I think there's one in there.
No, you have 10s. No, we didn't sell 12s at work, remember?
Oh, yeah, about a 10
We
or
only,
14.
yeah. Darn it. Okay. Well, it's just to hold the probe in. So we'll move on. And figure that out later. All right, next. These three. What am I missing?
Nothing, I got it covered.
Well, that doesn't mean you can't share. Sharing is caring.
You can ask how cold it is here right now.
Not cold, it's beautiful.
And then Glenn from Fun King had to take off.
Hi, Glenn.
Put the kids to bed. should buy bulk screws from China.
Yeah, we probably should. I don't mind getting them from work, but we don't carry all of the sizes. I can special order anything I need from work, which, by the way, anybody can do from an Ace Hardware.
Nobody's here yet.
Oh. Am I?
Oh, no, and we're back. And we're done. And we're back.
My internet is testing my patience. Where's the other one go? Oh, only two. Never mind. Good. This. Almost like that.
So Dragon Monk wants to know, what's the first thing you plan on printing once you get your hands on some of Poly Elixir's Night Sky filament?
Oh, I don't know. I wish that would have existed before I made my Sorcerer Mickey ears, because it's the perfect color for them. But since that limited edition release has already just about run its course, I don't know. It's such a pretty color. I kind of feel like it's misnamed though. I feel like the Abyss color should be called Night Sky, and I feel like the blue should be something different. Or is that just me? What do you think?
Yeah.
Apparently it's just me.
TMW said, it's okay, we're just filling in words when the signal drops for a minute. You say some pretty funny stuff during the drops.
You can pretty much assume that might as well be what I am saying. On this side. Uh-oh.
Dragonman says, I agree. I think a lot of their namings don't fit the colors. Like their crimson should be salmon.
Yeah, I mean, like, some of them are perfect. Like, Emerald City couldn't be any better. What is it? Summer Days is also perfect. But I feel like some of them just aren't right. The silver to me is more of a gray, less of a silver. But that's just my own personal preference on silvers. It's still a beautiful filament. It's just not as... I expected it to be a little bit lighter for being a silver. Again, maybe that's just me. What are people saying? Because I can't read it.
Just asking where to get the sorted screws. Chris said, so wait, bacon in the scrambled eggs? Which just prompted Mike to say that now that he wants bacon.
Bacon. I almost put bacon in our sandwiches tonight.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. Time. It was quicker to not.
No matter how this turns out, that's the most disappointing part of the night now.
Oh, whatever. You're so overdramatic.
Joey wants bacon now.
Everybody should want.
Almost put bacon.
See? Almost. It's the Almost Bacon Club.
Right? Oh, Chris had pulled pork belly for lunch.
That sounds delicious. I had soup for lunch and it was very unsatisfying.
Kryptonic loser just started keto diet. I can still have bacon. Fuck yeah. Ever tried Hatchbox wood filament? Because somebody just purchased a kilo spool of it.
Yes, I love the Hatchbox wood. That's the one that we have. I printed a baby Groot with it because it seemed appropriate. One thing to note is you probably have to up your traction a whole lot and increase your travel speed. Okay, next. Steel tubes. Push steel tubes in. That seems easy enough. Don't use excessive force. I feel like I don't need to use any force.
Kryptonic loser is impressed that I got his name right. You should look at General Tools 502. Best cheap mini electric screwdriver I've used. Enough torque to do the job, but not so much that it'll crack PLA parts.
Good to know. Look all the way in me.
Used to buy Viking brand bacon. That butcher is gone now. Viking brand? Do you just like hawk off part of the bacon and call it bacon? I mean, I'm intrigued by this.
Begin placing the multi-screw multi-cuts like shown in the picture. Okay, so that's face down. Oops. Yeah, stay. No, stay. Okay. Move the cables from the hot end through the aluminum frame through the x-axis. That's those cables. Couldn't have had me do this before I put the little tubes in, huh?
Basically decent bacon and nice and thick, and it came in a 5-pound pack for 13 pounds.
5-pound pack for 13.
13 pounds,
oh, okay.
So it's $16.
Okay. This one goes off to this side. This comes off to this side. Check, check, and check. Next. Seriously. That could have been done afterwards. Okay. Next. I'm missing? Throw things out to me.
So I said I wanted to raise it, get a pig, raise it, and then have it slaughtered. Dragon Monk said careful, might end up with a pet pig.
There's actually a farm right down the street from our house that offers to raise your pigs for you, and you just pay for the monthly feed cost, and then you just pay to have them slaughtered, so you don't actually have to have the pig at your own place, because I couldn't, because I would want a pet pig afterwards. We actually have 4 pigs at work, which sounds like I work at the strangest place.
Yeah, it does.
So my boss is very much into...
And by the way, people are only getting bits and pieces of this, which makes it even better, because I don't know what's being heard.
So my boss is very into organic everything, and he raises his own pigs out back behind the store, and so we have pigs back there in the greenhouse down the street. Okay, now I'm ready to mount this thing. Let's do this.
Your boss at work is an organic raised pig store?
Pretty much. Not far from the truth. Okay, what are we doing now? Okay.
The benefit over the frustration and assembly issues. Oh, and you're back.
Hi guys. Sorry. Benefit over frustration. I think the frustration in assembling is pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. Assuming you can put the screw in the right spot.
Said he grew up in a sheep farm and we named every sheep and we ate them all.
So my mom's friend, or somebody my mom knew or worked with or something, growing up had cows, and they named them T-bone and sirloin. And I eat T-bone or sirloin without feeling like I was eating a member of somebody's family. But as I was saying, I don't is very high, to be honest. I mean, yeah, you have a little bit of ups and downs and a little bit of frustration, but to me, it's really not that bad. And to me, the benefit is huge because I plan on using this to create finished parts painting.
Watch it, just an FYI.
Sorry. There's not really a whole lot I can do.
I responded.
Sadly, there's not a whole lot I can do right now. I can try streaming on my other cell phone. See if it's more of a cell phone problem. But I don't know if that's actually going to make any difference. But I can try if you guys want me to. But, let me see if I actually have any sort of connection. Yeah, I mean, it says I do. So if you guys want, I will shut that phone off and try with this phone and see what happens. It may not be any better.
If you don't watch the video, it never drops.
That's funny. Okay, stand by. I don't know if it will let me resume. We might have to start a new stream. Really, that is not a long enough cable. What were they thinking? What?
Well, Chris is coming up with these great ideas for tricos, and you know, Chris and I are doing all the work, and Pooch is just not following it. So I called him out on it and said, "Stop clouding the issue with half-truths."
All right, we're gonna. I think I'm gonna have to stop this.
It's actually coming in now.
Well, of course. Well, just wait, because it just said very bad connection. Okay, I'm gonna stop it.